Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm back. Went to the doctor today. Hanging in there. A little bit of pain, not so bad today. I'm going to talk to you today about, what you got the 8 senators that are good friends with Farrakhan, that fucking whack nut. For a religious man, he preaches a lot of hate, right? So is that considered, we can say that, are all Muslims hateful? Because if they're not, then why aren't these ones coming out and saying, standing up, talking, moving away from them? Like Pete Ellison, I think that's his asshole's name, from Minnesota. He is dirty as the fucking day is long. He's a hateful, racist fuck. If that's my take on these Muslims. If you don't come out and fucking distance yourself from them and start fucking telling us who the bad ones are, then you're part of the problem. Because they don't just want to kill Christians, Jews, anybody else. They'll kill you too if you don't have the same beliefs. So that's my say on that piece of shit Farrakhan. Don't worry, gotta take care of him. Maybe strike him down, have a stroke, he can't fucking speak anymore. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice justification for his ass. I don't know why he has to hate every white person. I don't hate him. I hate his fucking beliefs, but I don't hate him. I probably would cook for him. Maybe a nice pork sandwich. No, just kidding. Oh, what about bacon? BLT. Ooh, nice pork chop. Ooh, pork chop sandwich. Ooh. That'd be good, but no. All right, hell with him anymore. Fuck him too. The hateful piece of shit. All right, now let's jump on to the Clintons, right? The dirty fucking Clintons. Now, this is for you, all you slow fucking pricks out there that don't want to believe that Hillary's dirty. Anybody that was ever tied to Hillary that veered off of their plan died of suicide. Suicide. I've never seen so many fucking people die of suicide, especially with suitcases packed in their closet, going on a trip. But I've never seen anybody take any fucking suitcases or clothing to heaven or hell. And then you got McCabe, right? His wife gets $700,000 from the Clintons for her campaign. It's all one big circle. Comey used to work them. He worked for Lockheed Martin. Peter Comey used to work for the Clintons. I think he was an accountant firm or something. So you see how this is all tied together? It's not a coincidence. That's what Q says. No coincidences. Dot the fucking I's, cross the T's. If a fucking rheumatoid old truck driver could figure this out, fucking the lawyers can do it. And they're all coming out against Mueller, against the president. Says the president has a right to fire him if he wants to, because this moron, Mueller, was appointed from Rosenstein after Sessions accused himself. So they're all buddy. They all drink together, talk, they polish their fucking badges together. They shouldn't even have badges because they don't even represent the law. Their badges are they can break the law, which they have, all of them have. And then Mueller is dirty too. Didn't he take a suitcase of uranium to Russia for the Clintons? They got all the money kicked back. So whatever, do your homework, look into it. I'm not a fucking Looney Tune. People are not Looney Tunes. They're telling you what's going on. If you don't want to check into it or just keep going day to day without realizing it, then you're the fucking idiot. So he's opening up a case of Russian collusion. Now They said there's no Russian collusion. So where the fuck is he going now? He's veering off to the left. He's veering off to the right, checking out other things, you know? It should be shut down. End of story. It's done. Look at all the money that he cost the taxpayers. For what? For bullshit. You got more corrupt people on the Democratic side, and these people won't look into them because you know why? It's been decades that they've been corrupt and they're nestled in. You know, and you don't think, you don't hear anything about this pedophilia I keep telling you about, right? What about Danny Hester? You remember that douchebag? Huh? Speaker of the House. He was more than the Speaker of the House. He was a sick individual preying on little kids. You know, who's his buddies? Right? He went to camp with a bunch of rich people. And John Podesta, or Tony Podesta, whatever. They're both fucking retards anyway. Sick bastards. They like little kids. That's... I'd like to know how many more of them. You know, and all of these people sell their soul to the devil. You know, and that spirit cooker bitch, whatever her name is, you know, does painting in blood or whatever. She's a sick bitch too. God's going to strike her down too. Having a good day here, right? You guys are paying attention? I was listening to my buddy Steve Motley. I like him because he's a little, you know, off kilter like myself. So I get along, you know, I align with people like that. And he's a good guy. He knows what he's talking about. I'm going to check into them light bulbs that he's pushing. Why not? If they're good, if a product's good, tell everybody about it. Right? Yeah, it's okay though. Yeah, CIA was pushing their product, right? CIA was pushing drugs all the way. Ask Ollie North. He knows all about those drugs. Right? Made in America. Did you see that movie? Yeah, the Clintons, the Bushes. Yeah, everything don't fall far from the tree. They don't know what's going on. They made billions of dollars. And here you are, an asshole, working every day, 40 hours. You can't even fucking scrape to go on vacation. But these people are making money hand over fist. And God forbid you say anything about it. You know, you'd be missing. You know, you'd be gone. At least the mafia, they loved the country. They did their own thing or whatever, but they stood up for the country. They're patriots. You know, not saying what they did was, you know, okay. And then you get this whack job in the Vatican. This asshole. He's not my pope. Not at all. I don't trust him either. You know, if his number 2 guy is a renounced pedophile, how does he not know that? You know, unless he, you know, birds of a feather flock together, right? If you want trouble, you hang around with bad kids. So these pedophiles, it's a thick clan. They know everything. They got their own little language that they talk about. There got to be some sick bastards. But don't worry, President Trump's coming for you. He's going to get you. He's going to get you, put you in a nice little cell, or maybe he's going to hang you. You know, he's a very smart guy. He's not going after you in the courts. You know, because there's a lot of corrupt judges. You see it every day. That they think they can change the laws. We got a constitution. So they're going to the military. They're going to go right up against the military judge. And they're going to throw the book at him. They're going to be going. You know, some priest, no, he's a fireman down in Florida. He's a pastor or something. He's saying that, I think it's 3 will be shaken, 2 will be taken, or 2 will be shaken, 3 will be taken about the presidents. I don't know, but I'm going to see if that's true. We'll see if that comes true. You know, we'll see if the 2 Bushes and the Clintons are dirty. You know, Barack Obama, we know he's dirty. You know, he's the president from Kenya. You know, and if you don't believe that, Joe Arpaio and a retired state trooper from New Jersey, they put that to rest. You know, they proved that because the best forensic forger or whatever in the country, they brought it to him, Obama's birth certificate, and he said it's I think it's 9 points or whatever, that it's a fake. And this guy, I don't know his name or whatever. I'd have to look back up who it was. It's been a long time since I looked into that. And he voted for Obama twice, but he's the best in the business, and he proved that it's wrong. It's a fake. But they don't say that, though. And what do you think they went so hard after Sheriff Joe Arpaio? Right? They wanted to put his ass in jail. He was doing his job. He was keeping us safe. You know, you came across and you got him. You know, look, I think it was, I don't know how many, 5,000, I think, or 50. I don't remember. I know it's a large number that Barack Obama, Barry Soros, or whatever the hell his name is, he gave people guns or whatever without even giving them a background check. You know, the more and more, like, you know, that sissy McCabe is going to crack. He's going to sing like a friggin' schoolboy because he doesn't have a backbone. He doesn't know how to shut up and take his lumps. He's going to put them all under the fucking screws. Comey, all of them. And Strzok is going to be out of luck. Him and his girlfriend. And that piece of shit judge that signed the FISA order. All collusion. They knew what they were doing. Trying to go after the president. And here's McCabe. They're attacked for a year. They attacked my family and me. Well, what about the Trumps? What about the Trumps, the kids? They attacked the poor little Barron. You know? Tighten up, buddy. Tighten up. You thought you're so cool driving to work in your Porsche. Right? Now you don't have your retirement. You're going to be facing jail. Of course, that's inevitable. You're going to jail. And that Big Bird piece of shit's going to jail too. Comey. There's some fine officers in the FBI. I moved a lot of them in my time. I moved a lot of them. And they're great people. And they're not going to stand for that either. They're going to want to clean it up and straighten their name out. You know, because when they flashed that badge, it meant something. You guys just did whatever you wanted with the Clinton. So everybody else is doing okay today? Yeah. Well, I think I had enough to say today. So stay good. Jesus loves you. It's almost Easter. And then after that, it's the Russian Easter. And all us Christians and people that believe in God have to stick together. Because, you know, all of these morons in the news, they don't like God. You know, and I'm not a religious guy. You know, I used to go to church or whatever. But I believe there's a heaven and there's an earth. And you try to do right by others, and the man sees it upstairs. So if you're doing dirty, try to change your ways. You know, I'm not a holy roller, but there is good and evil in this world, and you see it every day. So you people have a great day. And this broadcast was sponsored by Jamaican Beef Patties. So grab two, sit down, have yourself a red stripe, and enjoy.